Hello, welcome to the online movement studio class today, and thank you for joining in the class. So there's a few things I'm going to say before we start the class. One of which is, if you feel like any of the exercises are aggravating old pain or giving you new pain, don't feel you have to battle on with anything. You can work entirely at your own level. So if you feel that perhaps your hip is a bit sore today, you don't have to push yourself up to level 3. There's an alternative for every exercise. Now there's several things that I use in the class to help, which you can get online or not use them at all. I particularly like this memory foam neck pillow. I use that for quite a lot of the exercises to support your head or perhaps your hips. So I have some 1 kilo lightweight dumbbells, which you can use to add some resistance to the upper body exercises. I have these gorgeous lightweight ankle weights, which you can get, which just go around for some of the leg exercises and as resistance for some of the shoulder exercises. And one final thing, the breathing. So there's a lot of emphasis in yoga and Pilates about breathing. Now I want you to be comfortable during the exercises and do what comes naturally to you. You can put a little bit of focus and emphasis on the breathing, and I'll talk you through that, but the main thing is just not to stress and worry about it. So there's very safe, very effective online classes based on Pilates and yoga and some of my physio exercises. I hope you enjoy. Hello, thank you very much for joining my class today. So this is a class I've designed for hip and back pain. Now, some of the exercises might be too hard, and if you find that, you can leave them out. In the class, I'm going to be using a bit of TheraBand and my memory foam pillow, and I've also got my beautiful ankle weights on here. You don't have to use any of them, that's fine. So we're going to start off lying down on our back. We're going to work through some bridges, and we're going to be working through some spinal exercises, and then we're going to come and roll over onto our side, do some work for the hips, and then we're going to finish off in cat. I'm going to start off now here, lying down on my back. So come to lying on your back, find yourself a comfortable position, and then you want to imagine that you're lying on a train track. So the train track's going through your shoulders, hips and knees. From here, lift up your big toe joints, spread your toes, replace. Nice deep inhalation, exhalation. Feel like your shoulder blades really press down into the mat. And we're just going to relax here for a second. Place one hand on your tummy, one hand underneath your lumbar spine. Take a nice deep breath in. And as you breathe out, press the bottom hand down into the mat and release. So we're just working through pelvic tilts here. Press and release. Let's just do 10 of these. You can take the hand away. It's only there for feedback, and release. You should feel your abdominal muscles engage. Release. Let's do 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then from here, we're just going to come up into the bridge. So lift up and then lower back down, pressing the spine into the mat. Let's work through 10 and down. 9 and down. 8, down. 7, down. We feel the spine rolling here. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. From here, I want you to hold it at the top, walk it out. So you're doing a little pelvic rotation side to side. We're getting that rotational movement. Just have a little loosen, walk out through the glutes. 2, 1, lower down. And then from here, hug your knees in towards your chest, stretching out the lumbar spine. And then pop your feet down one at a time. Take both knees over to the left and stretch. Nice deep inhalation. And then change sides. Perfect. And we come back and we're going to repeat that whole exercise.
Just pull your top down. Make sure the mic's not down.
So repeat again. Now if you want to add in some overhead arms, please do. Lower down, and you can add a curl up. Inhalation, lift up. Exhalation, lower down and curl up. We're looking for movement in the spine. Doing 10 of these, another 8 to go. 7. So still thinking about relaxing the shoulder. 5 more this set. 4, 3, 2, last one, and we repeat the stretches. Knees in towards the chest, stretch the lumbar spine. Feet to the floor, one at a time, rotation, knees to the right, knees to the left. Feel that lovely stretch through the lumbar spine. Rotation. The mat, feel like you're lying on train tracks. Press the spine into the mat, lift up into the bridge, overhead arms, inhale. Keep the hands above the head as you press down, curl up for 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Hug your knees in towards your chest and stretch. Loosen your lumbar spine. Really feel that lovely stretch through your lower back. And then pop your feet down one at a time. Glue the knees together, glue the ankles together, stretch over to the right, look over towards the left. And then over towards the left and look over towards the right. That lovely rotation. I'm starting to really feel my spine unlocking now, loosening up. Good. Okay, now we're going to continue in this position, but we're going to do a single leg bridge. So lying on your back, lift the hips up. Now you can support with your hands here if you want, or have them on the floor, or you can take them here. This will be your level 3. And what we're going to do is lift the leg and lower back down. Lift the leg and lower back down. Now, some of you may find the full leg extension quite hard, in which case you can just do this with a bent knee. We're doing 3 sets of 10 here. And if not, lift the leg up and lower back down. Let's do for 3 more in this set. 2 more. Last one. Lower down. Just have a little lumbar rotation side to side. Unlock the spine before we do our next set. Realign. Lift up. Have your hands wherever you need them for support. Hands can come here. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Last one. Lower down and rest, knees side to side, really good. We have one more glute exercise in this bridge position to do. Just going to roll it out side to side. So now we're just going to lift up here and really squeeze the glutes together. Squeeze, squeeze for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Walk it out side to side so you get that lovely rotational movement again. Good. 3, 2, 1. Lift the hips up, squeeze the glutes, squeeze, pull everything up and in. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then that nice rotational movement. Really loosening, allowing your spine to be fluid in this exercise. And then one more time, squeeze, lift up, squeeze the glutes, draw in your tummy, zip up your pelvic floor. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then that lovely rotational, soft movement there. Lower back down. And we're going to prepare for the next set of exercises. So nice deep inhalation, exhalation, release the shoulders here. Relax the shoulder blades, and we're just going to do knee folds at level 1. Nice and easy, we lift and lower. One foot stays in contact with the mat. And then at level 2, we come lift, lift, and lower, lower. So at no point do we take the feet up and down like this. We're protecting the lower back. Lift, lift, lower, lower. Level 3 is a little bit harder. The shins are in tabletop position, level with the floor, and we tap one foot down and back up again. So we're really engaging the core here to protect the spine. Let's work through 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees in towards the chest, stretch and have a little rest there. And then we're going to come through. Now I'm going to come up to a level 4. So shins are level with the floor, hands are extended here, engaging all the abdominals, and tap down. You can work at whichever level you want. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release, stretch. Last set. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Very good. Okay, so from here, feet to the floor, one at a time. Just bring the knees together and that lovely stretch out through the lumbar spine. Release and stretch. Nice deep inhalation. Breathing into the top side of the rib cage. Change sides. Really good. Okay, for this last exercise that we're doing lying down, we're going to do a hamstring and sciatic nerve stretch. So we can use TheraBand for this, or an old belt or tie, and just pop the band around your foot so you're really nice and supported. I want you to relax the shoulder blades into the mat and then extend the knee, okay? And then we're going to point the toe away and flex the toe back to the nose. Toes to ceiling, toes to nose. That doesn't matter if this doesn't go straight. We're looking for the feeling of stretch, okay? Now, if you want to work harder, we straighten the supporting leg, and we can also take the nose to the knee as we mobilize through that sciatic nerve and stretch the hamstrings. You don't have to have a band for this. If you don't want to, you can do that just with support there. And just do 3 more. 2, 1, and then pop it down, change it over, and we'll do the same on the other leg. We don't stretch into pain, we lengthen and we breathe into the stretches. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Pop the foot down and release. We're going to roll over now onto your side, and we're just going to do a little bit of work for the glutes and the hip and side lying. So this is where I love my little neck pillow. Now, nice straight line, ear, shoulder, hip, heel. You can place your hand on your top hip or on the floor for support, whichever you prefer. Level 1, clams. We just open and close the knee. We're working these glutes here. We're just going to do that for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to work a little bit harder here. Lift the heels up higher than the hips, and then I'm pressing the heels together and opening and closing at the knee. We're keeping this nice alignment here and just drawing in the tummy, zipping up into your pelvic floor as we work this top hip, top glute. I think we must be on about 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. From here, hold this knee open, press the heels together and squeeze. We're going to hold and pulse. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up into level 3 if you'd like to. Repeat the exercise at level 3. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then from here, once again, press the heels together like a little frog. Squeeze, pulse. 9, 8, 7, 6, squeeze. Open that top knee. 3, 2, 1. Release off everything. Take a breather. These are great for really working through those hip muscles. Now, from here, extend the top leg, and we're having that straight line. Place a hand in front of you for more support, hand on the hip for less. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep thinking about the hip being, the heel being behind the line of the hip. 3, 2, 1. And then from here, take the heel behind your bottom. So if you place your hand in your jeans pockets, you could feel that muscle really start to tighten and circle. And this is hard. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last set. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. That muscle should be screaming at you by now. 3, 2, 1. Release it off. Perfect. And just take a breath here. Okay, so now we're just rolled on over onto the other side. You may find that this is your better side or your worst side. My top tip is to do your worst side first. Gets it over and done with. Here we go. Nice straight line, ear, shoulder, hip, heel, open and close. 10, 9, 8, 7. Starting to work to open the hip. Squeeze the glutes. 3, 2, 1. And then from here, lift the heels higher than the hips. Open. Squeeze the heels together like a little frog. And we zip up everything here and pulse. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open and close. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, open, squeeze. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're coming into level 3. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press the heels together, zip up and squeeze. 9, 8, pulse. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Very good. Okay, straighten the top leg, lift and lower. Once again, nice straight line alignment here. Take the heel behind the hip. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now circle. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last set. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whoo, and release here. Stretch into that top hip. Just take a breather before we roll over onto cat. Into the cat now, so we're going to bring the hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips, just arching up through the back and release. So angry cat stretch, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sit back and stretch. Really feel the stretch coming through your lumbar spine. And then we're going to come back up and we're going to do left leg, flex to the knee, extend to the ceiling. 9, lovely flexion here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to advance this and take the knee to the outside of the hip and across the body. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sit back on the heel and stretch out. We're going to do the other side. Okay, and now the other leg. So we're going to come 10, lovely flexion. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Now take it to the outside and cross the body. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. And from here we're going to sit back on the heels and stretch. We're starting a wind down now. So stretch out through the lower back, hold this stretch here. Now you can take your knees further apart and bring your rib cage further to the floor if you like. Let's just breathe into this stretch here. Good. Okay, and then what we're going to do is bring the knees together and take the rib cage and arms over to the left side and feel the stretch that way. And then over to the right side. Okay. And then from here, last of all, just extend your legs away from you. And just stretch as far as you feel comfortable. So if you need to bend your knees, bend your knees. Relax into this stretch. Perfect, so that is your hip and back class for today. I hope you enjoyed and I'll see you next time.